At a very basic level, green growth is growth that's environmentally sustainable. Importantly, green growth is not necessarily inclusive, and this is why we've titled our report Inclusive Green Growth. It's very possible that the poor could be hurt in the process of green growth. We don't want the environmental improvements to come at the expense of the poor. So it's very important that as we green growth, we think about inclusiveness and about protecting the poor and taking the needed steps to do so. Why is green growth necessary? Green growth is necessary if we want to achieve sustainable development. Over the last 20 years, there's been substantial growth. We've pulled over 660 million people out of poverty, and we've shown over and over again that progress on the economic and social pillars are not only mutually compatible, they support each other. Not so but on the progress between economic and environmental pillars. Essentially, the growth of the last 150 years has largely come at the expense of the environment. It is now time for us to try to find ways of reconciling progress on the economic and progress on the environment. We need green growth.
Is it affordable?
It is affordable. It's not affordable to green growth overnight, but every country in the world has opportunities to green their growth without slowing it. Why? Because our current growth processes are not only unsustainable, they're also deeply inefficient. Several things that can be done is to tackle things like the $1 trillion that the world currently spends on inefficient subsidies that are bad for the environment. The other thing that will help make this affordable is the private sector is extremely innovative. Over and over, we see that we overestimate the cost of environmental regulation. When there's an environmental regulation, the private sector innovates and makes this a lot more inexpensive and actually sometimes becomes even more competitive as a result of environmental regulations.